Today, me and my David Lee Roth tights are going to be talking about the Shin Box exercise. It's a great way to improve mobility in the hips, and when the hips move better, your low back is happier. It's also a great way to build strength and stability in the hips, which allows us to develop speed and power in the legs. So all told, the Shin Box is just a winner of an exercise. The easiest way to start is sitting in a chair, and you're going to be close to the edge. The feet are going to be out more than hips widths apart. And all you're going to do is just kind of windshield wiper back and forth, nice and slow, and try and really explore that end range. You might feel a little bit of stickiness in the hips, and that's okay. It should not be painful though. So this is the first option. Now the second option involves getting lower to the ground. Here I'm sitting on my little utility stool, again, feet more than hips width apart, and same kind of windshield wiper action. I can feel this getting into my hips a little bit more than before, but it still feels good. So the final option involves taking it right down to the floor. Now the only thing that's different about being on the floor is you want to shoot for a 90-90 setup. So 90-degree bend at the knee, 90 degrees between the thighs, and 90 degrees at the back leg. And then that windshield wiper effect is going to look like that. Now, the option here is to support yourself with your hands behind you. The key though is not to collapse. We want to stay nice and broad through the chest. And so you're just windshield wipering back and forth. If this is a bit tricky, then you can bring the heels a little bit closer in, and that is typically an easier position. The last bit of mobility here is to stay nice and tall and hinge over top of that front leg to feel a bit of a stretch in the kind of the glute behind you. And coming over to the other side and then staying nice and tall and hinging over top. The start of the stability comes where you remove the hands. And now we're just windmilling back and forth, hands free. It does require a little bit of core control, so that's a good addition. The further add-on to that is, I'll start here, is when we move across, then you're going to push up. You're going to push into your downside foot and your front side knee and sit on something soft because this can be a little bit bony. And you're going to reach forward and up. And you're going to kind of be stretching through the front of the pelvis. And as you come back, I like to have my hands out as a counterweight, nice and controlled as you sit back and like that. If you need to put your hands down to say boost yourself up a little bit, that's okay. And if you need to put your hands down to control the descent, that's okay as well. So the final add-on has a bit of a lunge addition. So say we're in this position, we're going to reach forward, and then the backside leg is going to swing forward. I'm going to hang onto the wall for a bit of stability, and I get into that deep lunge, stretching through the hip flexor on the back leg, and I'm going to come back, swing back around, and control the descent. And to the other side, so reaching up and through, nice stretch through the backside hip flexor, coming back, control the descent, and there we go. So that's the Shin Box. Again, it's just an overall really good exercise for the hips. If you spend a few minutes doing these exercises, your hips will be nice and loose, ready for your mid-afternoon dance party. That's me and my David Lee Roth tights, keeping the dream alive. Have fun.